Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Technicallytee hitting you with another video today, another case video for the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. You already see what we got up in front of us, cases from Caseology. As always, a huge shout out to them for dropping me the cases to review. Now we have 4 cases. We have the Nanopop, the Vault series, the Skyfall series, and one of my favorites, the Parallax series. Now you already know how we get down. I'm gonna show you one and then I'll just slap the other on so you can see the different colors. So let's go ahead and get through it. Let's knock it out. All right, the first one we have up on deck is going to be the Nanopop. Now I think this is like a newer case for them. I think I remember reviewing this case for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and I really like this case. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So it is kind of like a silicone type material, but it's not that type that's going to collect a lot of dust and like a lot of debris like the official Samsung silicone case. I got it somewhere in here, but that thing just collects so much lint. But this is the material that's not going to do that. It has a nice soft material here. You get a nice little raised lip around the camera. On the inside, you get that Caseology kind of pattern that you kind of see throughout their cases. Nice yellow color. This colorway is very dope with this blue and gold. Special shots to all my Aggies out there, man. Shout out to NCANT. So definitely a nice little colorway right here. So let's go ahead and slap the S21 Ultra up here and let's go ahead and take a look at it. So here it is. This is going to be on this Nanopop here. Very nice color, man. Keeps the phone very thin. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go ahead and check out these buttons. Nice tactile buttons. Good money, spot on the point. The buttons are just fine. Flipping over on the bottom, as you can see here, the cutouts are just good as well. And taking it up top, you get those accurate cutouts up top as well. And checking out that camera, as you can see, it is slightly recessed, so thin case, but it still is protecting that camera. Take a look at that lay on tear protection. No timber glass screen protector. You got that raised lip on the top, raised lip on the bottom. So when you sit it down face first, you're actually going to be sitting down on the case and not the actual phone itself. So nice little job there. The bottoms, the sides are actually kind of swooped down just a little bit. That allow you to kind of swipe freely without the actual corner of the device or the case getting in the way of your swipe motion. So that's a little nice right there. So definitely good when it comes to the lay on tear protection. Now, how does this case fit on the phone? Now, when you go to that top, let's go ahead and start tugging it. When you go to that top, it has a snug fit there. Go around the sides, you got a little give, especially when it comes to those power buttons, but going down, definitely pretty good to go. And then at the bottom, just very snug as well. So it doesn't, usually the bottom is the weakest part where it gives a little bit, but it's actually very snug as well. So the fit of this bad boy is spot on, and when it pops on, it's on. You don't have to worry about this slipping off by itself or getting too flimsy. Definitely a nice fit when it comes to this Nanopop. And how does it feel in your hand? Feels very good, man. I really like the way this case feels. Keeps the phone thin, because you know me, I think the S21 Ultra is slightly a little bit on the thicker side, and you don't want a case to actually bulk it up even more. So with this case, it is keeping a very thin profile. And this material really is pretty grippy to be like a silicone type material. Usually I think when it comes to silicone, it can be a little bit slippery, but when this one, it actually feels pretty good and it does not feel that slippery. So that definitely is a pretty good thing to see there. Dropping down on wireless charging. Works just fine with wireless charging. So here it is. This is going to be the Nanopop from Caseology. And let me go ahead and slap the other color on real quick. And here is the other colorway. And this is going to give you like a green and a gray. Very nice color here as well. So this one kind of goes with the matte black a little bit more. This probably go with the Phantom, the Phantom Silver pretty good as well. So definitely check them out. These are going to be the Nanopops. I really like this case right now. One of my favorites so far for this actual phone itself. Next up, let's take a look at the Caseology Vault series. Now, the Vault series has definitely been around for a while. One of my favorite cases as well from them. I guess you can say one of my favorite cases from Caseology. I like all their cases. So this is going to be kind of the same type of flexible as the Nanopop. A little bit more rigid though when it comes to the flexibility of it. But this one, as you can see in the camera, has a slight texture to the back. So that's really going to help when we're talking about gripping this case. So on the inside, you get that same Caseology brand in there. And on the sides, I mean, you get the volume up, volume down, raise power button. Now, they do have relief cuts on it, so you can help with the tactility of the buttons themselves. Let's go ahead and slap this S21 Ultra in here real fast. Boom, here it is. So here is going to be the Caseology Vault on the S21 Ultra. Very nice. Keep it stealth when it comes to that grayish gray tone. So definitely a nice little look. Let's go ahead and go through the case real fast. Power button. well, volume up and down. Thought it was iPhone for a second. Very nice, tactile. Power button also feels very good. Flipping it over on that bottom, your cutouts are good to go. Flipping it over on that top, your cutouts and are straight. Can't really see in there because they're so small, but it is there, and your camera is protected. Take a look at that layer on tear protection. Same thing, just like the Nanopop. You got the raised top, you got the raised bottoms. The sides are kind of a little bit more flush to allow you to swipe. So when you sit down on the face, definitely should be good to go. Drop protection, I'll probably give this a medium. It's a little bit higher than I think light drop protection. I think you can drop this a few times and I think it will be pretty good. But of course, no heavy duty protection. Next up, how does it actually fit on the phone? Now, when you do the tug test, let's go ahead and get to it. Top, snug. Let's go around to the sides. Very, very snug on the sides. Let's get to that trouble area on the bottom. Thick material right here, so it doesn't droop much. So that's very nice as well. Coming along that right side, of course, you're going to have your most give when it comes to the power buttons. But other than that, that's it. Very, very nice fitting case. Once again, from Caseology when it comes to this vault. And how does it feel in your hand? The feel is A1. When I told you in the beginning that this has a grippy type material, this material really allows you to grip the device, not rough on your hands. Still, all the bumps and all the little marks up here are kind of rounded and smooth, nothing really rigid. Because some materials sometimes on the back of phones can kind of dig into your hands, but this one actually feels good. So the grip actually allows you to grip it very well, and it keeps the phone thin. So you don't have to worry about bulking it up or anything like that. So that's a nice little that's a nice little addition right there. So dropping down on wireless charging, as you see, once I get it lined up, it works just fine with wireless charging. So here it is. This is going to be the Caseology Vault. And if you wanted to keep it all the way stealthed out, you can slap the black vault up there on the Phantom Black and just black all the way out. All black everything if that's what you want to do. So this is a nice little look if you are one of the people who just like to keep things plain and simple. Caseology Vault. Next up, let's take a look at the Skyfall. Now the Skyfall is going to be basically their clear case offering for the S21 Ultra from Caseology. So of course this is going to be a clear case. They do have these in different colors. We'll get into the other colors in a little bit, but this one is going to be a blue with the clear. And let's go ahead and get this protective film off here. Rip to your ears. If that kind of hurt your ears, I apologize. But here we go. This is it, man. Skyfall series, straight transparent back. The outside frame is going to be plastic, but you can change the colors on these as well. So nice little addition there. Nice little Caseology branding down there. You get your raised volume up, volume down, power button, cut out, the normal. So slapping the S21 Ultra, boom, tight fit when it comes to this case. I almost got to take it back out and pop it back in because there we go. That's a tight fit when it comes to this case. So here it is. Caseology Skyfall. Now, if you're one of those people who like to show off the color of your phone, especially if you're one of those people who's going to get the later release colors of the S21 Ultra and you want to show that off and let you know you don't got the regular when it comes to the colors, then you definitely might want to check out one of these clear cases. But let's go ahead and go through it real fast. So the power volume up, volume down. Now, these don't really protrude that much out. They seem really flush with the sides. Not a deal breaker because they do press good, but it's just I would like for them to protrude a little bit more so you can get to those buttons. Power button is the same way. And let me make sure the case is actually snapped on all the way to make sure, yeah, the case is on good. And I feel like these buttons are a little bit too flush to the actual case itself. So I definitely like to see it protrude a little bit more out so you can kind of distinguish where those buttons are. Not a deal breaker, but something I would like to be slightly improved. Take a look at the bottom. As you can see here, it almost looked like it had a little cutout right here for the SIM ejector almost for a second, but it doesn't. But the auto port cutouts are good as well. Flipping it over on the back, you see that camera is recessed. Take a look at that lay on tear protection. Top, bottom is there. On the sides it's going to be more flush so you can scroll, do your thing smooth like that. I'm going to give this kind of around that medium protection once again, man. No heavy duty protection here, but it can protect you or get some little drops if you do have them. Now, how does it fit on the actual phone? This thing fits tight, probably the tightest fitting one so far. Look at this. You can barely get any kind of pull on this top up there, and I don't want to actually break it because I feel like I'm not ready to break it, but tight is very tight, man. Sides, you can't even get a hand on it to pull, and on the bottom, doesn't droop at all, man. And then coming along that side, everything is very snug. So I really like these two-part cases like this one to where you can just snap it on and everything kind of holds it together, the Skyfall fits beautiful, no issues at all. And how does it feel in your hand? Now, when it comes to these cases, I always say I would like to see some type of grip when it comes to the sides, but even with this, it gives you a kind of a, it's kind of like almost a squared off. It's square and then it goes down round right here, but holding it, it doesn't feel too bad. I would like a little bit of grip. You're not going to get any grip on the back because this is clear. So you already know what you're working with when it comes to that. Could be a little bit slippery and keeps the phone thin. The thing about Caseology, they don't really have bulky cases, so everything is going to feel good at the end of the day. And dropping it on wireless charging, it works just fine. So here it is. This is the Skyfall series. Let's throw the other colors on so you can check them out. And here is going to be the gray, silver, whichever one it is. It looks good with the Phantom Black. Don't get me wrong. I think this will look definitely dope when it comes to the Phantom Silver. So if you're one of those people who want to do all silver, definitely check it out. If you want to rock the Phantom Black, it contrasts well just with that as well. So definitely check it out. This is going to be the silver. And here is going to be the black. If you want to stealth everything out, you never can go wrong. You want to keep things plain and simple. You go with the transparent and black Skyfall series. Last but not least, we have the Parallax. Certainly not least, but here it is, man. This is going to be the Caseology Parallax series. OG case alert when it comes to the channel. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now, this right here is going to be a kind of like a baby blue, purple, lavender-ish type color. I got some other colors as well, but I kind of want to give you a little bit of variation. But this is going to be a two-part case, kind of like your Skyfall series, except, of course, the back has a different color as well. It's not clear. So that's the best I can put it. Kind of like the Skyfall series, except this one isn't going to be clear. Really like this case, though. Two-part case. You don't have to take it apart to put it on. Slapping it on, and just like I thought, man, this thing fits amazing on the S20 Ultra. They did a great job with the S20 Ultra cases. So let's go ahead and take it a look. Let's go ahead and run around the case. Volume up. Now these definitely feel very good. Way better than the Skyfall buttons. Volume up, volume down. Power button, nice and tactile there. Flipping it over on the bottom. Your cutouts are good to go. Flipping over on the top, those top cutouts are good also. On the back, you see it's a very thin case, but it does have a very thin lip that will allow you just to get it off to protect the camera lens. So that's definitely a nice little addition there. Just enough, literally just enough to protect it. So nice little touch there. Taking a look at that lay on the table protection, you got that same ski slope top, bottom, your sides have a little bit more protection like the other one. This is going to give you more of a protection. It's probably one of their most protective cases. I think they may have another one that might be more heavy duty, but this is probably out of the lineup that we have the best protected one here. But other than that, it does give you some nice lay on table protection, and I'm kind of bumping it up a little bit more than medium. I feel like if you did drop this phone with this case up here, it should be pretty good. I don't really see a huge issue with them. No, I can't do drop tests. You guys just gotta take my word for it. So there we go. How does it actually fit on the phone? And this thing fits just like the Skyfall, man. Top, you can barely pull. Left side, super duper snug. Bottom, very, very snug. Nice thick material right here. Coming along the right side, snug all the way around. They absolutely knocked it out the park with the fit when it came to the Parallax series. And how does it feel in your hand? Feels very good. I really like the way this phone feels in your hand. Out of all these cases, this case feels like the phone itself, if I can say that. It definitely feels a little bit more rounded, and that's not a bad thing at all. These sides and this frame right here may be a little bit slippery. They don't really have a lot of grip, but when it comes to the back, that Parallax textured pattern on the back may give you a little bit more grip there. So overall, nice case, man. Doesn't add too much bulk. Keep things very thin. Definitely one of my favorite. Drop it down on wireless charging. Works just fine with wireless charging. So here it is, Parallax series, one of the OGs. Let's go ahead and slap the rest of the colors up there so you can take a look. All right, of course, you got the OG black. So if you want to stealth it all the way out with the black all the way around, you definitely can get it good. Very nice looking case. And if this is the case that I was going to be running, which I really like, the Nanopop, this I would definitely rock the all black. The all black always looks the best, man, especially with that matte camera module right there. You can't go wrong. So here it is, black Caseology Parallax. And here is the pink rose gold. I'm not 100% sure what to call it, but here it is with this one right here. If they had a S21 Ultra in gold, this would probably be the one to rock. So here it is. If you want to rock this colorway, probably look a little bit better maybe in Phantom Silver, but very nice color nonetheless. And we have like a cement ish type color, stone. This is different, but I like the contrast of this case. So this is going to be the Caseology Parallax series, man. A lot of different cases to offer, and if they have any more, you already know the link's going to be down below, but definitely check them out. All right, so here are the cases from Caseology. We have the Nanopop, the Vault series, the Skyfall series, and the Parallax series. So you already know, man, the links to each and every one of these will be down in the description below. Give this video a huge thumbs up if it helped you choose a case. And you already know I always say, if you like the content, if you rock with me, definitely hit that sub button. Everybody, please be safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.